Today, we will learn how to change the plate on the lower weld tip, which is used universally on all of our automatic Duro Dyne pin spotters. The lower weld plate is considered a machinery consumable and will have wear and tear after use. We are frequently asked, how often should I change my weld plates? This will all depend on a number of factors, and the purpose of this video is to help give you a visual indicator of when is the best time to change your lower weld plate. The first telltale sign to look for is dimples or holes on the back of your ductwork. The pin spotter will pin at the same location on the plate each time it welds, and over time this can create a divot in the lower weld plate. That divot will lead to the weld pin pushing through the metal, creating a hole or dimple in the ductwork. Here are a few examples of plates that waited just a bit too long to be replaced, and you can clearly see the results on the ductwork. We have also given you an example of what the ductwork should look like when using a recently replaced weld plate. A quick tip to extend the life of your lower weld plate is to loosen the set screw in the mandrel and rotate the plate. By doing so, you will use the entire surface of the lower weld plate before having to replace. However, be sure to never weld on the two set screws, as this will result in the plate not being able to be removed from the tip. At that point, a whole new lower weld tip would be required. Now let's get to changing that plate. For your safety, always turn the power off to your Duro Dyne pin spotter at the on and off switch, and then release the air by using the quick slide release on your air regulator. You'll require a few tools to replace the lower weld tip: a flathead screwdriver and an Allen wrench size 3/32 and 3/16. Begin by loosening the set screw on the mandrel with a 3/16 inch Allen wrench. Remove the lower weld tip from the mandrel. You will see the 3 additional set screws that must be loosened in order to remove the plate. First, loosen the Allen bolt on the side using the 3/32 Allen wrench. Next, remove the flathead screw on the top and the flathead screw on the bottom. Once the plate is completely removed, take a new lower plate from the plate package. We offer both upper and lower weld plates in packs of 5 with all the required set screws. Insert the top set screw first to make for easy alignment. The bevel side of the hole should be facing up so the screw head sits flush to the weld plate. Insert the screw underneath and tighten both screws down completely. Now, tighten the Allen bolt back down as well. We recommend you clean any dirty areas on the mandrel with a piece of wire cloth or sandpaper to yield the best possible weld. Place the tip back into the mandrel, but do not tighten the 3/16 set screw down yet. To make sure we have the optimal alignment and ensuring the weld pin will not strike the set screw while operating, please follow these steps. Turn air and power back onto the machine. Switch the weld switch to head test. Cycle the pin spotter so a pin feeds onto the upper tip. Turn the air and power back off to the pin spotter. Allow the upper tip to fall down to the lower tip and locate where the pin is touching the lower weld plate. If it is touching a set screw, rotate the lower weld tip until the set screw lands in an open area and then tighten down the set screw on the mandrel. You can now turn the air and power back onto the pin spotter and test. After welding a few pins to the piece of duct, inspect to make sure you are seeing minimal marks on the back of the duct as shown. The mark should appear as a smooth pooling of metal. You are now ready to line some duct. For instructions on changing the upper weld plate, please see our video on our YouTube channel.